you don't want anything?
No. Thanks. You know, it's funny. On the intercom, I thought you were Tom.
Now, we get that a lot. When we go out, people always ask if we're brothers. It's a little unsettling.
I guess gay men try so hard to look the same that it's...
I think it's something that happens when you live together for a little while. It happens with heterosexual couples too, but they've got the whole gender difference to keep things straight.
As it were.
Yes. This woman at a museum once asked if we were twins. Bizarre. Tom thinks that they just can't seem to process two average-looking men being so close and easy with each other, so they just decide we're brothers, you know. Stupid.
That's a little dismissive of straight people, don't you think? Maybe you two do look alike. Or maybe it has something to do with gay narcissism. You were both attracted to someone who reminded you of yourself.
They just went to get some food and look around. They'll be back any minute.
It's a little odd, don't you think?
What is?
Tom invites me over after all this time and then leaves?
Well, maybe he thought you were out enjoying the festivities.
Oh, God, is that possible?
Is what possible?
To enjoy the festivities.
I don't know. Some people like it. It's comforting, I guess, you know. See how many of us there are out there? No one is alone.
Why aren't you outside?
That's not my thing.
Good for you. I was pretty surprised when I picked up my messages. What made Tom call me out of the blue?
I don't know. We were talking. Your book came up in conversation.
Circuit board? How? How did it come up?
I don't remember.
Oh, come on, think. Who mentioned it first?
You ask a lot of questions.
Are you sure?
Yes, you do.
No. Are you sure you don't remember?
Oh, I don't know. He saw it on the shelf. It caught his eye. That's it.
Oh, God. Here it is. I hate this picture. It's weird. I don't even feel like I wrote this anymore. I'm such a different person now.
It wasn't that long ago.
No. I guess not.
But why call it gay pride? Shouldn't it be gay contentment?
Pride is easier.
James, God, hi!
Hello, Tom.
Oh, how long have you been here?
Oh, 10 minutes. I think I've been bothering your boyfriend.
Oh, don't be silly.
Hello, Brad.
I'm sorry, have we met? Just kidding. It's nice to see you. How are you?
I'm great. Finally.
Okay.
What happened to the others?
Oh, they took the stairs, something about leg muscles.
I figured the old guy would talk himself out and then I'd go in for the kill.
So no matter what line of work you're in, you can still have good calves.
I've found that to be true.
Charles, Joe, this is James.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
I remember when your book came out.
Did you read it?
No, and you really shouldn't ask that.
That's all right. I'm glad you didn't.
Oh, don't say that. I liked it a lot.
Let's not get into this again.
I mean, I didn't agree with all of it, but there were some wonderful passages in there. The reviews were very unfair.
So how was it outside?
It was great.
It's ridiculous. 10 blocks of booths selling fried, greasy food that nobody has the nerve to eat.
Typical. I saw my trainer.
And I saw a prostitute. Who I've met.
Were they the same guy?
If only.
Trainers and prostitutes. Variations on a theme. Beautiful men paid to touch you.
There's a difference. Prostitutes get results.
Whatever they do, they make us feel like shit. My hairdresser's the same way.
Not mine. Mine kisses me on the lips and wears crop tops. You don't have to love anyone who spends his entire day in front of a mirror.
I don't.
Oh, and I saw the question guy. Who? That guy I went out on a date with who wouldn't stop asking questions.
Was that when you told us to walk faster?
Yes, asshole.
Michael accused me of asking too many questions before you got here.
I didn't accuse.
I guess you guys don't like having to explain anything.
After cut or uncut, what's left to say?
So what did this guy ask you?
First and only date, we sit down for drinks and he asks how much I make, do I hate my parents, what I like sexually.
Ew.
I go along with it, I can hold my own. Then he cuts the final Jeopardy, his big litmus test. If you could change one person's mind in all of history, whose would it be?
I would have said mine for coming on this date.
And your answer was?
Diana Ross, so she'd never leave the Supremes.
Great answer.
Oh my God, that's perfect.
You think so?
I mean, okay, I know, Hitler. But a lot of good things came out of World War II. People came together, women wore snoods, whereas my life would have been affected much more deeply had the Supremes held on for a few more hits.
What happened?
She went off and made mahogany.
On the date.
Then it was my turn. So I asked my standard American history question.
Which is?
If you could sleep with anyone involved in the O.J. Simpson trial, who would it be? He said Kato Kalin. It was over.
Right. You don't want to date a Cato lover.
I don't know. I liked Kato.
Oh, we all liked Cato a little, but not first choice.
Yes, Cato's an obvious pedestrian answer.
Give me Alan Park, the limo driver.
Oh, I remember him. He was adorable.
Yeah, the DNA lawyer with the bushy hair.
Barry Shad.
Cute, but you don't want to see him naked.
Now, what about OJ? Remember those pictures of him in the police station in the gray underwear?
You are sleeping on the couch tonight.
Brad, who did you pick?
No contest. Furman.
Oh, Furman, yes!
Okay, I know he's a racist, but the man was sexy. And that was not diminished by his repeated use of the N-word.
I think it helped. That military hair, the nasty expression, those pictures in Vanity Fair with the pickup truck. I just wanted him to interrogate me with a hose. I'll say anything, just get the hose.
Sus, what the fuck is wrong with all of you? 2 people died. Do you have to turn everything into some big fag joke?
I thought he was supposed to be fun.
What's wrong, James?
Nothing. I shouldn't have come.
Maybe not.
Joe.
I know he's your friend, but he's been a real downer since he got here.
I'm sorry to spoil the fun, really. I guess it was inevitable. See ya.
James, wait.
If he wants to go, let him.
Talk to us, James. We're your friends.
I'm telling you, I'm fine. I actually came to share some happy news. This isn't right. I should just go.
Oh, for God's sake, stop being such a drama queen and spill it.
I'm getting married.
To?
A woman. God, that sounds so, Susan. My friend. I brought her to your party that time, but then we had dinner.
I remember her number's still in my address book.
Yeah, she was nice.
Yes, she is.
Next question. Why?
Thank you.
Are you straight now? Is that it?
It happens.
No, it doesn't.
No, I'm not straight.
Does she know that?
Yes, of course. She knows everything.
Then why
I can't do this anymore.
this?
All of it. This community, if anyone can call it that without laughing. It holds nothing for me anymore. It's not what I want. So I'm getting married.
Now that's post-gay.
Well, that's great. Good luck to you. We're missing the Go-Go Boys.
This is so weird. Guys used to get married before I sleep with them.
I don't know how we're supposed to react to this.
Well, it would be nice if you could be happy for me, but I guess that's too much to ask.
James, you wrote a gay novel. It was published. You were crucified in The Advocate.
Sounds to me like you're past the point of no return.
Oh, wait. Is this because of your book?
What?
Circuit Boy, is this because you got bad reviews?
No, of course not.
They were pretty mean.
They were right. Circuit Boy was a fake. It was written from the outside. No, I don't belong. I never did. I was glad when they pointed it out.
There's the cast of Curious George. They're playing volleyball.
Joe, we're having a serious conversation here.
I know, and I don't like where it's going.
I'm with you.
So it wasn't the reviews.
My rejection by the gay establishment was a gift. It got me started wondering, well, why did I feel so shitty all the time? I mean, I'm a smart, reasonably attractive guy. What was going on? So I decided to investigate. I plunged into the scene.
Oh, bad idea.
I went out every night.
I saw you at the white party.
You did? You didn't say hello.
From a distance. You were dancing like a maniac.
I was miserable.
Of course you were. Dancing with Twinkies tweaked out of their minds. It's empty and depressing.
I wanted to be a part of it so badly. I felt this want that stemmed from someplace really deep, someplace I'm ashamed of. I'm still a competitive kid from the Ivy League. I only enjoy doing things I'm good at. And I'm no good at this.
So you're giving up.
I'm saving myself.
Oh God, I've seen this before. He's going to pull out a pamphlet.
Saving yourself from what? Drugs and a bad dance mix?
You don't like it? Go online.
I did. It was a disaster.
Well then, find a piano bar.
I tried that too. I sat in the duplex for 3 weeks drinking Cosmos, trying to hide the fact that I don't know the harmony part. I feel pretty. I met a guy there, this cute landscape architect, and we hit it off. I thought, okay, this is good. I'm doing well. So I kissed him. And he told me I should cut down on my carbs.
What a dickhead. I'm so sorry.
Yes, it's criminal. But, this was a really hot guy, right?
You could say that.
Well, I'm sorry, but them's the rules. I don't mean to be unsympathetic, but you have to face facts. We all do. There's a hierarchy. The rules are clear and very strictly enforced.
You can't go by just one guy.
I didn't. I met plenty of guys who were interested in me.
And?
And they weren't my type. Fat, effeminate. I don't like that.
Hello?
Do you hear yourself?
Yes, of course. I'm as bad as the rest of them.
Men are pigs.
Especially the ones who won't sleep with me.
Everything finally made sense when I went to go see my sister, Melissa.
I remember her from school.
The skinny girl.
She's anorexic.
Oops.
I came home from another pathetic night of cruising to get this frantic message from my parents. Melissa's in the hospital. We needed to come home. Of course, the irony did not escape me. I had always imagined my family gathered around my hospital bed, saying they loved me, apologizing for not understanding. I missed out on that noble gay scenario.
It's not too late.
When I got there, she was hooked up to an IV. She couldn't carry on a conversation. Her brain was barely functioning. Not enough nutrients in her system. She looked like something out of Bergen-Belsen. I just stood and stared at her. She had done that to herself, and all I could think was how much I admired her discipline.
Jesus.
You've got problems.
I'm telling you the truth, that's what I thought. That's when I understood that I was just like her. I couldn't stand to look at myself in the mirror. I knew the insecurity, the need to be something I wasn't. I just lacked the strength to do anything about it.
You want my trainer's number? He's certified.
Joe.
I knew that if I didn't do something, I'd end up like Melissa or dead. So I got out.
And registered for STEMware.
Susan's the best person I know. We love each other.
She's all right with this?
We think it makes sense for both of us.
So, will you fuck her?
Oh, God.
There's a pertinent question.
Not that it's any of your business, but no, we don't plan on it. If it happens eventually, then fine. But it's not something we're going to focus on.
That'll last.
I didn't think you would understand.
Hey, it's all about getting your needs met. Your sister ignored what her body was telling her. Look what happened.
Some needs are more important than others.
Like your need to feel better than the rest of us.
I don't. I just don't feel worse.
Well,
Not anymore.
I'm glad to hear it. Goodbye.
I don't know how we're supposed to deal with this.
Why do you care so much?
Because it's not natural.
That may not be our most winning argument.
If he thinks he'll be happy, good for him.
Thank you.
Whatever.
No, I'm sorry, but there is more to it than that. You are a gay man. There are responsibilities.
Such as?
To be true to your orientation, to fight the fight.
Fight for what?
For the right to be who we are so we don't have to lie anymore.
I'm not lying to anyone.
Yes, you are. To yourself. Come on, James. You'll marry Susan like some closet case from the 50s with a stash of muscle magazines in the attic, and you'll walk down 8th Avenue bombarded by the images of all the things you can't have.
I do that now. At least I'll have something else.
So you're just gonna throw in the towel, leave the rest of us to carry on the struggle. What?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to switch sides or anything, but what the hell are you talking about? To what struggle are you referring?
Ours. Against straight oppression.
Oh, that one. Funny. I didn't see you there.
What does that mean?
Have you ever been arrested? Any of you?
We shall overcome.
I'm just saying. We had a march. You have a parade. So it's a bit curious to hear you boys talk about the struggle when the bravest thing you ever did was sneak into the gay and lesbian student dance your junior year. You have no idea how lucky you are. You have no idea how much it fucked us up living with all that hate and shame. And I hope you never do.
Yes, you're right. We've had it easy, too easy. But that's why we have a responsibility to honor those that paved the way years and years ago.
God, I walked right into that one.
We have a duty to fight until we are truly recognized in the culture.
Are you serious? We're already overexposed. The culture's learned everything from us. Cute boys rule the world. Nobody reads a book unless the author looks good in flat fronts and something ribbed. The war is over. We won.
Maybe in the arts, maybe in New York, LA, and San Francisco. But there are still kids getting beaten up and left on fences out there.
Yes, and they suffer and they take abuse until they escape to the Emerald City, where they dance at the morning party with David Geffen. If they're lucky, they'll become porn stars.
Is this like the second half of the gay play? The part where it gets really dark and annoying and everyone wallows in self-hatred?
A little self-hatred may not be such a bad thing.
Oh, yes. If only we didn't like ourselves quite so much. If only we didn't like ourselves quite so very much.
Look out there, you tell me.
You can't judge us by the parade. We're not a part of that.
We just watch from the window.
What's down there is not representative, and you know it. There are all kinds of gay people out there. Bankers, lawyers, dentists.
I didn't see you running to the window to look for dentists.
Why is everyone picking on me?
We're not picking on you, sweetie.
Just don't try to argue with this guy. You can't win. He says all gay men are narcissistic and shallow. It's too easy. He forgets those hunks became that way because they didn't want to be picked on anymore.
So it's an act of bravery, not vanity, to go to the gym 6 times a week?
Absolutely. It's a defense mechanism, like gay humor.
Oh, please.
You don't appreciate gay humor?
Camp? It's nothing but sophomoric sex jokes and quotes from straight movie stars at their most grotesque.
Not true. Sometimes we put on women's clothing.
Oh, I've seen that. That's very funny.
You hear that witty banter?
My head is spinning.
Well, you should have heard the laughs we were getting before you came in.
Okay. So, we're the shining examples of the life. You think those frightened gay kids out there should want to grow up to be like us?
Yes! Of course they should! My God, what is wrong with all of you? You just let him go on!
It's all right.
No, it's not. I was one of those kids, and I don't know what I would have done if I didn't find my way here.
New York?
No, here. To a room full of gay men. A room full of people who get my jokes, who get me. I like being a part of this. I like eating in restaurants and watching the straight people try and figure out why we're having so much fun. I wouldn't give it up for anything. Maybe the rest of you take it for granted, but I don't. Should anyone be like us? If they're lucky.
From the mouths of babes.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not, I swear. It took me a lot longer to get to where you are. To say, I want this. I'd choose this. Good for you.
Thank you. Now I want to look at cute boys.
Make room.
Well, that's inspiring. I guess I'm the only one here who understands what I'm talking about.
Apparently you are.
No, you're not.
What?
I understand, James, I do.
What? You'd rather be straight?
I don't know, I've thought about it. Well, come on, we've all thought about it at one time or another.
Thanks for telling me.
I'm just saying that there are times when I wonder what it means. Gay. Me, gay. Is it about who I sleep with? My CD collection? What? I mean, I'll be in the middle of something, in a movie or reading the paper, and I'll stop. Is this it? This life? Living in the city with my boyfriend, summer weekends on Fire Island, AIDS benefits with Cheetah Rivera. Is this it? Was this what I was meant for?
That's not a gay thing. That's regret. Everybody has it.
Maybe, but why does this sometimes feel so foreign to me? I don't feel fabulous. Aren't we supposed to feel fabulous?
So, we've been together for 7 years, and now you're telling me that you wish you were
That
straight?
is not what I said.
He's just being honest.
Will you shut up? So you're saying that if you could, you'd be straight?
I don't know, maybe.
God!
It's a ridiculous question.
Apparently not.
I don't know how to handle
Hey,
this!
don't get upset. It's not like I can, and it's not like I'm unhappy with you.
You're not.
Not really.
What?
I'm kidding.
Oh, this is a nightmare.
Tom, take it easy. It's James. This is what he does.
What is?
You tear down what you can't have. You're a walking sour grape. You always were. When we went out, all you did was talk about Tom. How hypocritical he was. How self-involved.
You did. Oh, this is interesting.
Same as now. You were all self-righteous and pissy because you've been dumped on your ass and couldn't take it.
That's the first thing anyone said that I agree with. It's true. I'm sorry, Tom. I said terrible things.
No, that's okay.
It's just... I loved you. You probably don't even remember.
Of course I do. It was a nice time.
You loved me too. I felt it.
Sure, I guess.
You were my first. The first that mattered anyway.
That was a long time ago.
I still remember what it felt like when it was all so new.
All right, James, that's enough.
No. Let him finish.
Like we were the only ones in the world. Sneaking around campus, kissing in the library. Cryptic phone calls in front of the roommates. Like we invented romance.
Sounds like the real thing.
We didn't know any better.
And everything we did, everything we said to each other, it was all in code. Our own secret language. God, I pity the kids now with their gay support groups in the first grade.
They've still got romance.
But the code made it interesting. The code made it special. I was happy then before I had to declare anything. You know, I think about those days a lot. And you know what's funny? Is I can't remember what your abs looked like. I don't think I noticed.
You were 20. You had them anyway.
I bet the kids notice now.
Whose fault is that?
So we care about how we look. Why is that so terrible? You want to walk around looking like the average straight person, go ahead. The average gay man could have straight women hanging all over him.
The average gay man does have straight women hanging all over him.
And all we have to do is pick one desperate enough to marry us.
Susan's not desperate, and neither am I. I'm just turning it off. All of it. The sleazy magazines, the strippers on cable access, the parades. I'm done.
Well, so are we. Those things have nothing to do with being gay. Look at Michael and me.
Oh, Tom, please don't.
We are completely removed from the gay scene.
You live on Christopher Street.
Well, we're moving to
And
Nyack.
do you think I'm giving up? If things are so peachy, why are you running away?
We're not running. We're proving that we can live anywhere because we're secure in who we are. We don't read the bar rags, and we don't watch the naked guys on cable access.
At least not together.
Let me tell you something. You think you can't have a fulfilling, stable, loving life as a gay couple? You think you'll never feel the way we did back in college? Well, that is simply not true. Anyone in this room can have what Michael and I have if he really wants it. You don't think it's possible? Well, just look at us. Turn it off. Very funny.
Why did you do that?
He's just being a smart
I
ass.
want to hear it from him, Brad.
I just thought that Tom was getting a little carried away.
Am I missing something here?
Turning on the juicer means someone is lying. It's a cheap theatrical device we set up before your entrance.
What do you know, Brad?
Nothing. This is silly.
Brad.
Oh, come on. It's not like it's some big secret.
Brad, really
Tom,
don't.
you told me about your arrangement. It's fine. If you want to see other people and get laid when you're away on business, whatever. That's between the two of you. But don't stand there and pretend to be Mr. and Mrs. James fucking Brolin.
Oh my god.
Oops.
You've been fucking around and everyone knows it?
No, I have not been fucking around. I mean, there have been a few times. Come on, Mike, we talked about this.
I'm checking my mail.
We had this conversation. You know we did. We said that after all this time, if either of us were in a situation, we said it was okay.
I seem to remember some vague, baffling talk that ended with you making a joke and me saying whatever. Was that the one?
Yes.
Well, clearly your friends have a much more better understanding than with our arrangement than I do. I must have lost the talk.
You are being totally unfair.
I am?
All right, fine. You want to know about them? Let's see. Last March in Chicago.
I don't want to hear
No,
about
I am not going to be made out to be the bad guy here like I'm the only guy who's ever It doesn't mean anything real. All men are geared to look around. We can't help it.
It's a fact of evolution.
All men fool around. We always have.
My father didn't.
Mine didn't.
Mine didn't.
Mine did.
You see?
But he doesn't count.
Why not?
He was gay.
Really?
You think it'd be a cool thing to find out you had a gay dad? It wasn't. He was a mess.
Of course. Because of the lying and the secrecy. God, everyone gets so crazy over sex, but we're more honest about it than straight people, right? We understand the difference between love and sex.
Get your needs met.
Exactly. Sex is not the cornerstone of a loving relationship.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Will you shut up?
You don't know when to quit, do you? You can spout this garbled free love crap all night, Tom, but it's too late.
Michael, we talked about
No,
this.
you did! I don't know why I'm so surprised. You've always been a flirt who can't say hello to one of your cute friends without a big wet kiss on the lips.
That is true.
I felt tongue.
You did.
You never kiss me.
Here, you want a kiss?
No, them's the rule.
You see, you hug and you kiss and you run around trying to make everybody love you. I should have known it didn't stop there.
Go, please, just...
No, I'm going out for a while. James, good luck. Let me know if she has a sister.
What now?
I'm sorry, Michael, but Tom has been a good friend of mine for a long time. So you can't just walk out of here acting all wounded like you've never even thought about other guys.
Oh, and how would you know?
We had cyber sex.
That's a lie.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, Tom. I didn't know it was Michael for sure until I just saw your other screen name, Cute Mike 4. I thought it was you when you described yourself. Although swimmer build is a reach.
Why didn't you tell me who you were before?
Online? Actually, it made the whole thing kind of kinky.
Cute Mike 4. Was he any good?
Brad!
Doing stuff online is different than...
We talked about hooking up.
But we never did we? We never did.
No.
You see, it's not the same, and you go out of town or to the opera with Charles...
Sweetie, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, not with Joe, but it's okay. I mean, we've been together a long time, and there's all this stuff out there that's so goddamn available, you can't be expecting...
Yes, I can! Shit, I need to lay down.
Michael, honey, just wait a second. Michael... Well, I guess I fucked up.
You both did.
It happens more often than not.
No, but I did stupid things. He stopped online.
Nobody stops online.
What does that mean?
Come on. Nobody stops at flirting online. It doesn't happen.
Well, you're the expert.
Excuse me?
I don't want to talk about it with you, all right? Michael didn't do anything wrong.
Suit yourself.
Damn it, Brad, why did you have to go and start all that? What possessed you?
I didn't know it was such a secret.
Bullshit.
All right. Maybe I was tired of you preaching the gospel of the perfect gay couple. Tom and Michael have it all. Well, I'm really happy for you. But that's you. We don't all meet a nice guy at 25 and settle down for a lifetime of almost monogamy. We may not want to. Some of us have other ways of going through life, and we don't want to feel like we're failures or sick.
No, I'm sorry.
You just get so smug.
I'm sorry.
Will he be okay?
Sure. We'll pull through, we always do, right? You know, it's funny. You don't know when it happens, but then one day it hits you. You're fused. Anything else would be unimaginable.
It'll work out. I'm sure it will.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
If you say so.
I just came to tell you my plans. It was your other friends that tried to sabotage your relationship. But then, this has never been a community that supports long-term couples.
You know, I just remembered another thing that always bothers me about gay plays. There's always one nasty character who causes trouble and makes everybody feel like shit. And I always wonder, who invited him? Why are they friends with this asshole, and why don't they tell him to leave?
What do you think?
So soon?
I'll send you a postcard from our honeymoon.
Where are you going?
South Beach.
Good
We
choice.
had a coupon!
You know, you're wrong, James. You're not going to walk out of here as some conquering hero of the gay menace, because I know you, James. I remember you, and I won't let you say that my life has been a waste of
I
time.
never said that.
We have worked too hard. We've made a commitment. You say you're unhappy. Well, maybe you're just an unhappy person. You ever think of that? Maybe it's not society's fault. Maybe you're just fucked up. You don't need a wife. You need a therapist. Because you'll be just as miserable on the other side. We'll see. Don't do this. You'll ruin your life.
Say goodbye to Michael for me.
This can't happen! It won't.
I guess I'll go back down.
I'll come with.
Me too.
Okay.
Tommy, you're right. Look, I'm sorry about the whole
Whatever.
You and Michael can never break up. It would be like Lucy and Desi all over again. People crying in the streets.
Michael? Honey? Please talk to me. Look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have called him, but we can't let him get to us. He's the one with the problem, not us, right? Please, Michael. What do I have to do?